Mine's at tier 10. That's what this weekend looks like, because for April Fool's, Wargaming thought it would be funny to put some maps that are in lower tier brackets into higher tier brackets. Those include mines, obviously, Ghost Town, which I genuinely believe should stay at tier 10, and Mountain Pass, which for some reason has been delegated to tier 4 and below. But obviously, for the time being, and for the rest of today, Monday, you can play it at tier 10 if you get lucky enough. But we're on mines. But not only are we on mines, we are on the skewed spawn variant of mines. Which, I have a lot to say about skewed spawns. They're not good. And this one in particular is not good at all. I got the advantageous side, and I'll show you why. We get to go and fight for the hill kind of normally, while we also have people go down the 7 line onto a ridge that shoots their team while they go up the hill. So we get to go to the hill fight for free, and their team has to stop at that G4 position. Not very fair. And then we get to sit on this ridge line on the 4 line and basically protect the hill. If their team doesn't blitzkrieg into the hill, they don't get it. And they don't get to even fight for it. It's ours. And that's the map. That is mines. This AVRE clearly doesn't know where he's going, and I'm not blaming that on the fact that he might be a new player who bought us cheap tier 10. But ignore that shot. We're going to ignore that one. Don't mention it, because it will piss me off by the end of this. Right now I have late damage, actually. Never noticed that. I ruined it. But the AVRE, not even 3 grid squares from his spawn, and he's getting shot at. Why? Because again, we get to go to this 4 line and just lane them out. They can't do anything. Unless they push up under us on the 3 line, and then they have a little brawl on the corner. But they're in defensive positions from the get-go, while we're in power play positions. We're in offensive and defensive positions. There's no offense for them. Again, unless they have so many people blitz into the middle, this is just how this map plays, with the skewed spawns at least. But we're going to see how this goes. That 30B kind of itching me. I want some damage off of him, but I'm not going to get any damage off of him. So I'm just looking for shots at this point, because I know we're going to win. It's 15-15, but I know we're going to win. And that's because they don't really have anywhere they can, set up. And that 30B is being flushed out right now. There's 3 tanks up there. I got the AVRE, first kill of the game. And, man, you'll see that some of these bounced and missed shots were crucial to getting me something golden. But this Sturm Tiger, now he's looking at me. Don't want to peek that anymore. 30B's gone, so I got nothing to look at over there. If I poke this, I might get shot by the Sturm Tiger. I don't know. So I'm going to look for shots elsewhere. I see this Action 10, but I think I just barely saw the tip of his gun, which is why I was getting the outline. But I don't think he'll shoot at me, so I come over here to shoot at this roaming Type 5, who is making the bold and risky play of going in. But he gets 1,500 damage knocked off of him, so I don't get to farm him at all. I don't know who did that. I don't know what did that. It's a little upsetting. But this Action 10 now wants to fight. And I'm going to try and hide as much as myself as I can, so I don't give him my lower plate or anything to do damage with me or for me. And I tracked him, and it looks like I'm keeping him permatracked. That other critical hit, yeah. Dude clearly is not running a repair kit as a passive on a repair kit. Should have been enough to repair that before I permatracked him. But I come here now, hoping for some shots. I'm not tall enough to find a shot, but the E3's kind of hold down. So I don't want to risk that anymore. 50B's full health. I'm liking what I'm seeing, because currently I am at 4,600 damage. Which is not bad. But could it be more? There's a full health Death Star now. And I desperately want to 3-mark this tank, but I don't think I'm good enough. There goes that bat shot. And this, you can see, I'm not going straight down it. And that's because I didn't want to do this. But it works out in the end, I suppose, because now I get shots at the Death Star. It doesn't seem like the E3 has a shot on me, otherwise I'd be targeted. And the 50B, he's not coming around the corner. So I get to shoot this Death Star for a little bit. He come on, Cone. He now notices me, and he's on devilish numbers of HP. And he does get a pen off, but I have 2450 HP, so he doesn't even half health me, thank God. And I get to take all 2,000 of his hit points, I think. Fantastic. 6792 now. Their AVRE died by our AVRE. And now this 50B, I desperately want to go around, but he's looking at me. Luckily, he doesn't pen me. And now this T-57 Heavy, I don't spot him here because of this bush in the middle of the map, but he is shooting at me. It's good to know. He damaged my gun, so I repair it. And I'm going to go for a blind fire, not knowing where he was. I can't see the ridge behind the bush, so I go for the bush that I can see. Obviously, he wasn't there. Now he's spotted. I get a shot into him. I'm at 7,000 damage now. And I'm hyping myself up here. I'm like, oh my god. I love this tank. And if you've seen my previous video on this tank, you know I love this tank. It has quickly become one of my favorite new tier 10s. Great shot into the turret of the 50B. But oddly enough, I thought he was on reload or something. He bounced me, which means he can't kill me now. So I poke again. And he bounces me with his 4th shot. Now I'm at 8,500 damage. This thing just works. I just love this thing so much. And now I'm thinking, I have a Top Gun, I have a Devastator medal, and there's 2,000 HP left on the field, and I need less than 2,000 damage to get 10k. Can I do it? I'm worried that T-95 has a shot on me, and none of my teammates are pushing or have spots. But I decide I gotta be aggressive. And I decided that a little bit too late. That little ring around the rosy around the rock, not great. I don't want to go on the right side because I, again, don't want to get shot. But he only has 356 HP left. I load the heat because I'm going to have to fight a T-95. And I don't even get to shoot the T-57 Heavy. The AVRE takes it from me. So my woes and my wishes of a 10k game in the 113 come to an end. But I make it 9,000. Can I make it 9,500? No. AVREs do not have to pen, do not have to aim to do damage. But that's skewed spawn mines. I was able to literally just immediately be in a power play position, screwing up them on the 1-2 line where they barely move from their spawn, and I ended up doing 91-19 damage. I'm glad this is just an event, and this is not staying, because even though I had a great game, and you might think, whoa, I kind of want this to stay so I can, you know, take advantage of bad spawns, it's not really something that should stay, for fairness' sake. It is a clear, advantageous side, and if you're going to put mines at tier 10, remove these spawns. But also, don't put mines at tier 10. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed your April Fool's maps for the weekend. And I will see you guys in the next one with a regular map rotation. So we might see some more fair battles.